Money. Money.
National Association of Realtors just released the existing home sales report, revealing that the distressed property sales accounted for just 6% of the sales in October. This is down from 9% in 2014 and the lowest figure since NAR began tracking distressed sales in October 2008. Since January 2012, when distressed properties accounted for 35% of the sales, this shows how much our economy has recovered and is great news for us. Now, existing home sales up year over year. Mortgage interest rates remain below 4% in October, promoting existing home sales to stay in a healthy annual pace of 5.36 million. Year over year sales were up 3.9%. Inventory of homes for sale remain below the 6-month supply that is necessary for normal market, as they fell 2.3% to 4.8 months supply. The shortest in inventory has contributed to the medium home prices raising an additional 5.8% to $219,600. Again, we're talking national numbers, not our local market here. NAR's Chief Economics Lawrence Yun had this to say about the lack of inventory. New and existing home supply has struggled to improve so far in fall, leading to a few choices for buyers and easement and ongoing affordability concerns still prevalent in some of our markets. Now, there is good news. He went to continue to say, as long as solid job creation continues, the gradual easing of credit standards, even with moderately higher mortgage rates, should support steady demand and sales continuing to rise above year over year. Now, if you're debating putting your home on the market this year, now may be the time, because buyers are out there looking for their dream home. Meet with local real estate professionals and see what you need to do to make that happen. And I've got a great representation here in studio. Other stats: singles are purchasing their dream home. You may be thinking that a one-income household isn't enough to participate in the market for the financing and qualifying for a mortgage, but that may not be the necessary case. 44% of all recent buyers were single. For single people buying their first properties. On an average age for female, 32, with an average income of $49,400, and average age for male, 30, with an average income of $58,100. Now, I also want to talk why it might be a good time to sell before the winter hits. People across the country are beginning to think about their life and looking at what might be coming up after it happens, what comes up after fall. So homeowners in this situation must consider whether they should sell their house now or wait. And if you're one of those potential sellers, I've got a few important reasons that you may want to consider selling your home versus waiting until the winter starts. Demand is strong. Foot traffic refers to a number of people that are actually purchasing, physically looking at homes and possibly purchasing their property. The latest foot traffic numbers show that buyers are still out in force looking for their dream home. These buyers are ready, willing, and able to buy and are in the market right now. So as we get into later through the year, many people have other things that might be distracting them from the home search. So take advantage of the buyers that are currently out in the market right now. Now, there's also less competition. Housing supply is still well under the 6-month supply necessary for the normal markets we talked about earlier. This means that many markets that there's not enough homes for sale to satisfy the number of buyers that are out in the market. So this is good news for home prices. However, additional inventory is about to come to the market. So there is a pent-up desire for many homeowners to move, as they were unable to sell over the last few years because of the negative equity situation, which, as I've discussed, we've seen that improve with the appreciation in our homes. Homeownership now seeing return of a positive equity as real estate values have increased over the last 2 years. Many of these homes will be coming back onto the market in the near future, so take advantage again while there's less competition out there for you. Also, new construction of single-family homes is again beginning to increase. A study by Harris Poll revealed that 41% of buyers would prefer to buy a new home, while only 21% prefer an existing home, leaving 38% that did not have a preference. So the choices that buyers will have will continue to increase over the next few months. So don't wait until the inventory comes and these new construction properties become available. Now, there'll never be a better time possibly for you to be a move-up buyer as well. So if you're looking at selling and purchasing, doing a move-up buy, this might be a great time to do that. If you're moving up to a larger, more expensive home, consider doing it now. Prices are projected to appreciate by over 18.1% from now to 2019. If you're moving to a higher priced home, it'll wind up costing you more in raw dollars, both in the down payment and mortgage payment if you wait. Now, you can also be able to lock in possibly in a 30-year fix, still under a 4% interest rate. We're not quoting interest rates to here as hypothetical examples. Depends on qualifying factor and what the market actually does. But projection is for the interest rates to rise next year, so we'll see what happens there. So it's time to move on with your life. So look at the reasons that you need to sell your house in the first place to determine whether it's worth waiting or not. You're in control of the option. Just making the right decision is just taking a look at what's available right now for you to possibly get your house on the market. Again, definitely want to talk with a real estate expert. So if you need assistance there, call the show 1-855-400-1150, and I can definitely get you an industry leader that can assist. Coming up next in the Money Hour, are you and your family set up for financial success? Have you thought about your plan recently? If not, it's a new year and it's time to take a review. I'm going to have a conversation with Rose Pinciato with Waddell and Reed right here at 1150 AM KKNW after this short break.